What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I am David Got Kicks. Welcome to a brand new video. And for today's video, I will be doing a sneaker custom that I have been thinking about for quite a while. This is a sneaker that has not been released yet, and I am not 100% sure if it even will release. I've been seeing some sample pictures going around, and I'm really digging the way that they look. And I'm totally aware that Virgil Abloh commented on one of the posts saying that these sneakers are fake. But personally, I think just that picture itself was fake, because I've seen another picture that's been going around of someone actually wearing them, and you can see that the stitching is a little different. Anyways guys, you guys are here for a sneaker custom, so let's get right into the video. By the way, all the links to purchase all the paints will be in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and try this yourself. Now, but real talk, if you guys want to pick up any of the painting products that I use, link in the bio, go. I am so excited to be working on another off-white custom. Look at this. Woo! Oh! Oops. Alright, I felt like Jock Slade for a second. You know when he... Alright, one more. Oh, shit! Boom! Here we go. Here we have a Jordan Yin and Yang 1. That is buttery. This is a perfect base for the custom that I am about to do. The very first thing that I will be doing is removing the shoelaces. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oh no, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. And we're already halfway done with the custom. Cool. The next thing that I will be doing is removing the stitching from certain areas of the sneaker.
See, I'm just staring eye to eye with this lion I call myself. I'm half Simba, half Scar, too violent not to be felt. I'm looking at my reflection and watching the ocean part. This ocean was made of tears that been building me from the start. I hear these artists claim the crown and they can't even climb my throne. I'm a Carly Coke, you weirdos plotting, sitting home alone. Call me 25 to life, I give them bars and let them think. Sit them down and climb a ladder, start talking and watch them shrink. Play it back, stop talking, whack rapper, I'm the truth. The last of a dying breed, I've come to Uzi vert the youth. I got plans on top of plans on top of plans that drive a Royce. I got fans on top of houses when no neighbors hear the noise. I didn't have too many choices from the land of white and rich, but I built myself from nothing, all they did was dig the ditch. Now the rest is flowing as I'm mapping out revenge. And ain't no telling where I'm going, cause my mental never ends. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they gonna really care. Where they kick you when you down, where they really ever there. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help, but they gonna really care. Where they kick you when you down. See, you've been plotting for some time. Lucky for me, you a rookie. Confused, you act like Hakeem, but yeah, you talk like you cookie. Jealousy can be a monster, I just figured you fight it. I put this real out in the world, but never thought that you bite it. Snakes don't bite the real, but then again, you move different. I seen that hate in your soul, and I seen that love, it was missing.
That is all the stitching that we needed to be removed, and we will save the little tag later. We will glue it here on the side. The next thing that I will be doing is prepping up the areas that I will be painting, and the only area that I will be painting on this shoe, pretty much just this side right here, and on the inner side right here, because that's where the little font will go. So yeah, let's continue.
And know the truth's never leaving, and know my bars paint an image. Just know that looks are deceiving. I'll never finish where I'm going, so don't ever unfollow. Just tell Simba that I love him, but won't see him tomorrow. When the world turns its back and your people ain't around, when you falling off the edge, trying not to look down. When you reaching out for help.
We got the stitching removed, we prepped the leather, we got the tag removed. The first thing that I need to do is get the mixture for this color. Alright, so I mixed some dark bone and some flat white in order to get this color. It's kind of like a light gray, and since I didn't have the color light gray, I decided to make it. This color is going to give the sneaker the fabric effect.
Don't touch, stay shining, get your money main poppin'. Take Nala by your diamond, stay the whole game over, let them know it's all you. We got plans like I said.
Alright, so for this next part, I will be getting some flat black, and I have two small detailing brushes, and I will do little dashes kind of going along the stitching to make it look like it's stitched on. Since I actually don't have fabric going on here, we gotta do what we can. next thing that I will be doing is working on the inner side. So if you guys remember from my off-white custom, I used these stencils. This is pretty much an exact replica of what is actually in the inside of the off-white sneaker. So what I'm gonna do first is remove all of the lettering with the little X-Acto knife. After I remove the lettering, I will get this transfer paper, apply it on there, and then we will apply it to the sneaker. This is what the stencil should be looking like after you have finished removing all of the lettering. Now we get our transfer paper and we cut a small strip and put it over this. After you have finished pressing down on the transfer paper, it is now time to remove this backing, and if you did it correctly, the whole stencil should stick to the transfer paper. Once you have the stencil looking like this, we place it on top. Alright, so we got a little situation going on right now. As you can see, I got the sneaker in front of me and I have the stencil, but this stencil doesn't quite fit over. Like, it's gonna overlap a little bit, and I don't really know how I feel about that. You see that? The reason it is like this is because I originally ordered this for my Cortez, but I ended up getting another one done for my Cortez because it actually does say Cortez on it instead. So this size right here was made for my Cortez originally, so that's why it's a little big like this. Half of me wants to just put it upside down just for the heck of it, because it will make it a perfect fit. I'm stressing out, guys. I really don't know what to do. All right, let's just do it overlapping. Once we have the stencil on the spot where we want it to be, we are gonna press down on it and then we remove the transfer paper. And if we did it correctly, the black stencil should be just over the sneaker like this, so we can begin painting. I wanted to show you this because I wanted to show you that I'm not perfect and stuff like this does happen, but you gotta improvise one way or another. There we go. So I came to the conclusion that I don't think I will include the C. As long as the top part is there, I think that would be cool. Now that we have our stencil laid out, the next thing that we will be doing is getting the flat black out again and going over the letters. Alright guys, so this is what the sneaker is looking like right now, and to be honestly, I'm really not happy the way how this is crooked. And the reason it is crooked is because I wanted it to fit without overlapping. Honestly, I'm just gonna accept the L already, but we're gonna continue. And you know what? I'm gonna try something that I didn't really think that I was gonna try. I'm gonna unstitch this area. I don't know how that's gonna look, but I just wanna unstitch it, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, this is what it looks like without the stitching. And honestly, you know what? I am gonna do something that I didn't even think I was gonna do. This went from a sneaker custom to a sneaker experiment, and I really like the way that it will be looking in a bit. This might make you guys cringe just a little, but I will be removing this back heel cup right here. This is what the actual off-white sneaker looks like. Let's get it.
Don't be falling through, I know you think about giving in. I got the trees blowing in the wind with the clouds blowing over sunny days. Where you been? No one left to talk to, I really had a last for you. Let you decide, let me know what you wanna do. Whenever call me, what my class. I thought you leave it so calmly. Tell me how it is. I think your honesty got me. Possibly find ways to entertain myself and still thinking you constantly. What you think?
Alright, so this is what the sneaker is looking like right now. I legit am just doing like a science experiment right now. I think the next thing I want to do is just paint this white. And I know what you're saying. Oh, David, you want to paint it white? Why didn't you just leave it the way it was? Interesting. I'm gonna paint this heel cup white, and then I'm gonna continue to get the gray and paint on this side. Alright, I'm gonna use this paintbrush. Don't judge me.
Life is golden, see is the way to go. I know you really like my CD. I probably could do it better, but life hasn't been that easy. I know that you really like it. Only get a few more hours, so I'ma try this. Staying up all night, so loud, just like the side.
I finished painting over gray, and then I touched it up again with black. So I want you guys to look at the back heel really quick. Remember, I removed it, and then I painted over it white. I did a couple coats. But since the texture before was really messy, I probably should have sanded it down. Like I said, I already accepted the L. The next thing that I will be doing is adding air onto the sole. Since I removed this, I would have fit it perfectly and it would have been straight. Another thing that is on the off-whites that is not done yet on here is the tongue and the sock liner. If you guys see closely that the sock liner is kind of cut open and so is the tongue. So for the next part, that's what I will be doing. Wow, do you guys see what I see? I see a science project that got turned in late, that was done overnight, and I ended up getting A+ still. No, I'm just kidding. So peep it, guys. I really like the way the tongue came out because that's what it looks like. But for the inside, I mean, like I said, I already took an L and I'm just experimenting. There's only a couple things left to do to the sneaker. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the swoosh. This is it. This is my moment of truth. I can redeem myself right here. I really can. Maybe I can turn this custom around. But this is it. I've been waiting so long for this moment. Time is here. The time is now. I'm gonna make that swoosh. And I'm gonna make the best swoosh ever. I'm gonna make sure this swoosh is the definition of swoosh. When you Google swoosh, my swoosh is gonna come up. You know why? Because this is gonna be the best swoosh. I failed once or 30 times, but this is my time to shine. This is it. I really feel it. I have never been so confident about something in my whole life. Let's do this. The next thing I will do is get a needle with some blue thread to give it the little stitching effect. And for this part, I'm not exactly gonna stitch the swoosh onto the sneaker. I'm gonna do a little trick that I saw in Sophie's video. I'm gonna do some hand threading, hand sewing, whatever you call it, and then I will glue the swoosh after that onto the sneaker. Guys, and real quick, I know this is not the proper way how to end a stitch, but just for video display purposes only, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue this. Alright guys, don't judge me, even though you guys are probably judging me on this whole custom. Now on this side of the swoosh, as you can see, there's blue thread going all around the corner right here. So that's what we're gonna do right now with this thread. Alright, to make this a lot easier, I actually removed this orange strip because the stitching is right over the orange strip. Go. Wow. I guess it kind of looks a little better, especially this part. Anyways, you gotta throw on the laces, add the zip tie, and I think we should be good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have made it this far, please do me a favor and hit the like button. Hitting the like button shows me that you guys really do enjoy these type of videos, and it encourages me and pushes me to put out more content similar to this. I know this wasn't my best custom, but it was fun to do. If I just did everything correctly, obviously this one didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to come out, and that's what happens sometimes, and it's just something that it's part of life. You can't win them all. Other than the heel cup and the sock liner, I think this custom would have come out really dope. Oh, and yeah, don't even get me started with this part again. I only made one side to the sneaker, but I will be doing it on foot for the next video. Yes, I will be doing it on foot for one shoe. David the type of guy. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't followed me on Snapchat, I don't know why you're still waiting. Go ahead and follow the boy one time. I post tons of dope stuff on there, and I always post stuff on there before I actually upload it to YouTube. So you guys get a whole first look. Anyways guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing me and my channel. But I'll talk to you guys next time for the next video. It is your boy, David Got Kicks. Peace!